Thanks a lot, Puneet, for that. Joining in, we have Nilesh Jain with us. Good afternoon, Nilesh. It's always a pleasure to have you with us. We'll start our rapid fire round. An interesting counter to start with. That is Diamond Power Infra. Of course, earlier the name was Diamond Cables. Stock has done well. Its stock is on an upper circuit of 10% because of its order win. Wanted to understand the charts, how the structure is looking like, at least on a medium-term perspective.
Very good afternoon to you, Sharad. Good afternoon, everyone. Well, absolutely a very strong run-up that we have seen in this particular counter. It has given a fresh breakout as well in today's trading session. So looking at the broader structure, looks like it is heading towards 240 and 260 on the upside. So it still looks very good on the chart. In fact, buy and decline should be the strategy. And it's better to wait for some meaningful decline to get into this particular counter. One can keep a stop loss below 210 and the broader structure looks strong.
Broader structure strong, buy on decline. Also, another important stock is GK Energy. You have Oswal Pump and also Shakti Pump. All these are buzzing on back of order wins. If you had to choose amongst these three, which would be that, and where's the better risk-reward ratio?
Well, Sharad, out of all the names, I think this particular counter, Shakti Pump, in fact, this segment is doing little bit better. We have seen a very good base formation in all these counter, Oswal Pump, Shakti Pump. So yes, keep an eye on all these particular counters, specifically looking at the structure of Shakti Pump and Oswal Pump, both are looking exactly replica. But yes, Oswal Pump looks positive for 450, 460 on the upside. Whereas Shakti Pump would be another stock that is also looking positive for a pullback move. Now, this is merely a pullback trade. We are expecting a pullback move towards 620, 640 on the upside in Shakti Pump. One can keep a stop loss below 580.
Right. Another stock, Oberoi Realty, a very strong response coming in from the Gurugram project. Almost 100 crore plus of bookings coming in. Your views on that in the technical charts, suggesting further up move?
Well, Sharad, we have already seen a very strong run-up in last entire week. In fact, in last 5 consecutive sessions, a very strong run-up we have already seen. Now, there could be possibility that we may see some bit of a retracement after such a sharp run-up. The stock looks slightly overbought when the RSI, if you see on the daily time frame chart, has surpassed 82 marks. So that basically indicates that one should ideally wait for some meaningful correction before getting into this particular counter in terms of making a fresh entry. Whereas the undertone looks positive for 2050, 2100 kind of levels in the near term. But buy and decline should be the strategy, keeping a stop loss below 1850, one can go long.
Right, and a little bit of incremental positive development coming in for Astral. Do you think this little bit of consolidation will continue in this counter, or is there any trade to be made for gains?
Well, Astral looks slightly oversold, where we have seen some bit of rebound in last couple of trading sessions. So purely a pullback trade can be seen for upside move, maybe towards 1420, 1440 on the upside. Not expecting any major upside, but yes, merely a pullback trade can be seen in this particular counter. One can keep a stop loss below 1355 and take a contra bet for a pullback trade.
Fair enough. Karur Vyasa Bank, very strong operational update coming in. Let's pull up that chart also, and it's doing well. It's up 3% in the trade. Nilesh, further up move from this counter. What are the technicals suggesting?
Well, Sharad, in fact, today we are witnessing a very good attraction coming back into the private sector banking, in fact, across all banking counters. So yes, Karur Vyasa Bank looks positive for a momentum trade towards 310, 315 on the upside. Keeping a stop loss below 294, yes, one can go long in this particular counter as well as a momentum trade. The setup looks positive.
Right. Another stock, of course, they have a very limited history. That's called Onemi Tech, on EMI also you can say. Kisht is the brand. What do you see on this charts? Of course, it's on a medium-term basis. Doesn't have much history, recently listed.
Well, Sharad, I do not have much of a data, but yes, looking at the overall structure after listing, we have seen a very strong momentum. The structure still looks strong, and we may see the levels of 350, 360 in the near term. So yes, keeping a stop loss below 300, if somebody is already holding the long position, can ride this rally. And if somebody is looking to make a fresh entry, then wait for a dip towards 310 or maybe 305. That can be a good entry point.
All right, that's the view coming in. That's the end of the rapid fire. And thanks a lot, Nilesh, for joining in and giving us important perspectives in the stocks. Over to you, Puneet. What are the Google trending stocks suggesting?